Hey, I'm here with Brandon at the City Church in Kirkland, Washington. Brandon, we're going to take a little tour of what you guys got going on real quick.
Let's do it.
So over here is the beginning of your children's wing. Now I see this cool table here. So what's it look like here when people visit for the first time?
Really what this is for our first-time visitors. They come in and we'll have at least 1 or 2 volunteers helping out just in case there's any issues with computers. But pretty much it's just putting their information. It's our way of helping the kids stay safe with getting checked in and who's going to be checking them out, just not some random person. So this helps us get their information in, prints off the kid's label with their name on it, and also gives the parent or whoever's dropping them off their checkout tag. So they have to bring that back, and we match up the numbers, and that's how the kids get picked up.
So first-time guests here, is there a different spot for a regular?
And then following all the way here over on the back is we have 5 different kiosks right here, and then we also have 3 kiosks over there.
Oh, okay, got it.
So it's not as if everyone has to filter through 2 computers. We have all these kiosks, and parents can come in, they put in their code, get their kids, print the labels off, and then they just disperse from here. So this is kind of like Grand Central. Everyone comes here, gets their labels, and then So over here we have infants and toddlers. Then we got our 2-year-old classes over here, and then our 3-year-old class is right over there. And then you see obviously the counters. We usually have, once again, 1 or 2 volunteers at each of these, just welcoming the parents, helping the kids get checked in, stuff like that.
That's cool. But Brandon, before we head downstairs, I have to pause. This is one of my favorite things. I don't know if you can see it on the camera as much, but all these little buildings are totally sticking out. I didn't even notice it at first, but it gives such a fun dimension to the whole entryway for what you guys got going on downstairs.
This is our newly redesigned Space City stage. We got 2 windows on the sides, are primarily going to be used for puppets. And then also we got 3 TVs up on the screen so the kids can either when we're doing worship, they can see this up there, or if we're doing videos, they can see that as well. So it's a lot better than what it used to be. The check-in is for 5 kindergartners, and obviously you can see check in and check out. Just helps us organize so everyone's not filtering through one kind of area, but they're able to come to different areas and get picked up. Makes the check-in and check-out process a lot smoother. And then obviously we can't go back there at the moment. We got our kids. So this is what we call Big City. This is what I'm specifically over, which is 1st through 4th grade. And obviously it's open, we don't have any chairs set up, but when we first get in here, it's really cool. We have a lot of what we call different stations that they can be a part of.
Yeah.
We got basketball, we got video games. Over here we'll have a couple tables set up with Legos and coloring, hula hoops, bouncy balls. And it's a great opportunity for the kids to come into an environment where they feel welcomed and what they're used to kind of at home.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a home feeling for them, so they can kind of just let the walls down, just kind of connect with our leaders. So our leaders have an opportunity to play basketball, play video games, all these different things to connect with the kids.
Cool. I love you guys. You've done a good job at obviously keeping the city theme, but even the art style has been real consistent. You got some cool stuff going on on stage right here. What's this booth thing all about?
We've changed the name of it, and it is a phone booth, but we've called it the Phenomenal Phone Booth of Moolah.
Phenomenal phone booth. Okay, very different. Yes.
And so really what it is, it's kind of something we talked about earlier, just about a thing that we got going on in City Kids, where we encourage kids to bring their Bibles and notebooks, and just kind of the climax of that is we do a raffle drawing, and 1 boy and 1 girl get picked. They get to go into the Phenomenal Phone Booth of Moolah, hence the name. There will be $50 of $1 bills flying around them.
Yeah.
They'll be able to grab it in a certain amount of time. So it's just a great way to encourage kids to bring their Bibles and notebooks, friends, and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely fun, memorable.
Yeah.
That's cool. Any other features of the stage you think are kind of neat?
Yeah, the most recent that we've just added, if you look up in the buildings, we have flat screen TVs. You can obviously see in the yellow one because it still says Samsung. We're working on the framing. But anyways, in each of these buildings, we have a software that's going to be able to run video up to these monitors, all 4 of these monitors. It can either simultaneously play the same video all the way through, so it kind of looks really cool as it's waving through, or we can send individual videos to each screen.
Oh, that's
cool. And
cool.
that's just on a push of a button. We have it back on our computer running off a certain software that we purchased. And then, so yeah, it works. It's going to work throughout our entire service.
They used to be puppet.
They used to be
things?
puppet windows, yeah. They used to be puppets where you just had black screen coming through. But
Right.
I'm not much of a puppeteer. That wasn't really my thing. And so for me, I was more of an animator, illustrator, kind of that kind of side. So
Right,
I wanted to
yeah.
play to my strength. And so that's what sparked this whole idea. Of like, oh, I should replace it with TVs and we should put in animated characters that we can interact with.
All right, so where are we at right now?
We are officially in G2. This is our 5th and 6th grade ministry.
Nice.
It's also one big fun party that goes on every single weekend.
So this looks like the main gathering place for the
So
G2.
yeah, this is where all the 5th and 6th graders will come on a weekend during the weekend services, and worship team obviously is set up down there. We got the foosball table I was telling you about got moved down, but as you can see, the same company designed some similar look with like the grade kind of going on across the bottom
Right,
that you
yeah.
saw in Space City. So
Yeah.
same company designed the same thing. So
That's cool. That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for letting us see some of the different spots of the church.
You're welcome.
Where can people find out more about the City Church?
You can look at www.thecity.org. You can look at anything like that. If you needed to contact myself, you can contact me at brandon.ellis@thecity.org and be more than welcome to answer any questions you may have or bring you to someone who knows a little bit more than me.
Right. Cool.
So-
Brandon, thanks again. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.